Hello everyone, and welcome back to City Skylines, New Detroit. Now, we just became a metropolis. We're very close to becoming a megalopolis, which is actually the last biggest area we can be in the game. So, being that, we're getting there. We're getting to the end game. And as you can likely tell, being that it is the end game, there's a bit of frame dropping in the video because my computer has a hard time processing everything that's happening. So, what are we going to do? I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy more land and we're going to develop it. We're just going to have to buy more land. That's all I can think of, and develop it. And I think we'll keep doing this until we run out of space. Wait, why did these guys... Not enough raw materials. Okay, did we run out of raw materials in here? You know what? It looks like we did. I guess we're out of copper now. Or something. This is just generic area now. Actually, let me check. Could we use... In theory, we could do some more forestry stuff here. Do we have any oil? Do we have any oil anywhere? We have some oil over there. Way over there. And some oil down here. You know what? I think it'd be a good idea for us to invest in some oil. Which is why we're going to buy this land down here. So that way, we can have some oil production. We're going to go down there, and we're going to set up an oil stuff. Set up oil stuff. Now, that's going to be a pretty big job. So first things first, we should work on setting up a way to get down there. Let's create a one-way road going down there, first things first. A highway going down there. Because why not? Might as well do it. I mean, I don't have anything better to do, and I'm making plenty of money. And now, because it's a highway, why don't we go ahead and use the little trick that we learned last time. The trick we learned last time about the whole going over. Not enough soil. I need to pick up some soil from somewhere else. So we're going to pick up some soil from over here. Now that we picked up some of that soil, let's keep on working on making these. Now, this will make it so that way we can just build a bridge over the, let me just steal some soil from over here again. We're going to build this bridge so that way we can build a bridge over the railway instead of actually competing with it. What's this here? That's brush strength. And there, that looks like it should be enough. Now let's try and... Okay, that's a little too steep right now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna... Okay. And there. And now... Bam! There. Over the train. Over the train tracks. And there we have it. There we have the highway. I think if we could buy this area in between here, we could connect the two highways. But now that this area is off, why don't we go ahead and create a way up then. We're going to have to make a way to get back into here as well once we're done. So we're going to steal some more soil from over here. We're just going to create a huge crater. Just a huge crater, which is totally fine. No issues at all. And now we're just going to build another hill over here. So that way we can do the opposite thing, but just coming from this end instead of the way. This is the way into town. This is the way out of town. Out of the oil town. Now we're going to build it nice and a nice little bridge there. And then we're going to connect it with that road. There! Now we have a nice little area. Now, what next are we going to build? Well, we're going to build an we're going to build some off-ramps here. There's some off-ramps. And last but not least, let's check to see where the oil itself is. It's there. So now we're going to have to make some off-ramps. And by off-ramps, I mean, I don't know, man. Some some in and out of the town roads, I suppose is the way I'm thinking. I probably should have worked on angling this better, but whatever. Now we're going to have both of these lead into different entrances to the oil area. Oh, we got Megapolis. And we're going to work with that in just a minute. Right now, I just want all that sweet oil. I just want all that sweet oil. And I'm going to move this over. Okay. Now, here is the area in which... Okay, now it's going straight over. Bam. Now here's where we're going to make stuff. Now we want this to be dense. Nice and dense. So we're going to go ahead and build... You know what? That doesn't look nice. I don't think that... I think we want to be 2 clicks over with each one. It's not as dense as it should be, though. That's the only problem. Excuse me. And we'll run a little road through the middle to increase the density. And now we're going to create the zone. This over here is going to be Oil Town. It's where we're going to get all of our oil. And first things first, let's set up the things in and of itself. Oil Town is what we're going to name it in a hot minute once we just get finished zoning everything. And connecting water and power. Oil Town sounds a lot more theatrical than Vermont Park or whatever they called it. We probably don't even need this road right in the middle here. We can probably just go ahead and get rid of this the next time I get a chance. Okay. And there's the power. Now just to connect the water. And there we are. Water is all hooked up. Okay. Now they should start moving in any minute now. And by any minute now, I mean eventually. So I'm not sure if we have enough workers to support this area. But let's just mark it as oil already. That is now marked as an oil area. So they should eventually start moving in. Note the word eventually. Not enough raw materials in this area. There's not enough raw materials, which means they're not importing enough. So we should just, oh, that was accidental. Get rid of that there. So we should make this into a forest area, so that way they're producing raw materials. At least that's the way I think. This should no longer be named Copperlands. This should be named, like, Hartwick Pines II. I've ran out of names for places, okay? I'm sorry. No, Hartwick Pines. II. There we are, that's better. Hartwick Pines II. Is that the same spelling? It looks like it is. Monroe still has problems with sick people and dead people, as well as some minor traffic issues in the center, but everything else seems fine in there. Could I... Oh, I did get a... There we are. Now this is what all we have to work with for the future, unfortunately. This is as big as we're going to get. So, knowing that, we should use that when we thinking of future planning. No one's moved into Vermont Park yet. I'm getting kind of sad about that. Speaking of that, we ought to expand Ann Arbor a bit. Okay. This one here is the up road. That one there's the down road. Okay. That's what I know. Down road ends there. Okay. So from here on out, I think we can more or less ditch the up and down roads, the up and down runway roads for the rest of this city. For the rest of Ann Arbor, anyways. Because I don't think that all the main traffic seems to keeps on the one-way roads. That's where all the major traffic goes. And other than that, we should be fine. I'm just doing the 6-lane roads because I like them. It's not because it's the most efficient thing, by the way. If there's people yelling at me in the comments about it. I just like them because they help deal with traffic. Traffic isn't too bad when you got these 6-laners. Because traffic seems to be going well. We need more workers, that way more industrial areas can pop up. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Now, of course, with Hartwick Pines here, we should also... not Vermont Park or whatever we're calling it. We should also go through the trouble of setting up a train station. Now, why don't we go ahead... Where are we going to set up this train station? Let's take this... Let's expand... Let's go over here. Let's just get rid of all this in here. We're going to start expanding, not from there, but from up here. We're going to connect it to a rail station, a train station. And then from there, it will expand. And again, I'm going by the 2x2 method. And by 2x2 method, I mean the two blocks per road method that I've been going with so far. And up here as well, we'll have the trains connect. We'll build a cargo train over here, and then a passenger train. We'll build that over here. And we'll connect them both to the same general railway. By which I mean I'll have to redesign this one. They're pretty compacted together, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and put that way, and that way. And then we'll have them connect to the same general railway. And hopefully this won't be a problem. There we are. It's not clean, it's not neat, but it should work. In theory. That is the magic word, in theory. And because we just built this, we also gotta connect water to it. My water maintenance is not elegant, but it seems to work most of the time. Now, let's build some industrial areas over here. Now that's Vermont Park and that's our oil zone. Do we have any raw resources over here? Over here, again, lumber. We've got lumber. That's something. We've got lumber over here. Now, okay. And there, that looks like it's fit up. More heights. More heights will, again, be producing lumber. My comment, I'm just, oh, gosh. We're in the thinking, I'm thinking about this game so much. We're at Megalopolis now, so I'm not sure what to do from here on out. I suppose we should work on getting these things. Some of these things. So let's see what ones we should build everything that we don't have right now for these. So let's work on building some stuff. Spa Hotel, that'd be nice. Oh yeah, that's right, the ski resort. Zins from near and far travel to show off their skills. Okay, let's put a ski resort over here in Ann Arbor. Oh my god, this is a big building. This is a real big building. I didn't expect it to be that big. Let's go ahead and put it in Monroe. Why not? Might as well. Bam! Ski resort. In Monroe. Everyone's happy. Everyone loves it. Modern ski resort. Great. Everyone is getting hella rich from it. Perfect. Ideal. The best. People are moving out because I just used up a whole bunch of land, though. No one is yet to move into this area, which is to be expected because I just built it. Now let's just connect these areas through here. And that should be alright. Alright. I just gotta wait. There's not much demand for industrial right now, unfortunately. That area there's on fire, but none of the police can get to it because of the nature of the traffic. Which is bad. Not enough raw materials. They can't get enough raw materials. Still a problem. Just hopefully, because all these lumber places will be producing materials, it should make things a little easier. I think all my one-way roads that I've built have totally screwed this town over, though, when it comes to that. Might as well get rid of some of the abandoned buildings. I should probably build some offices or something. That's something I should get to work on. I should build some offices. So that way, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking on the ball. I should have gotten that. There's a mod out there that that automatically bulldozes all these empty spaces. I should have gotten that. That would have made my life so much easier. It'd be ridiculous. But then again, maybe you guys like watching me struggle with this. Oh my god, I can just get rid of this. There, get that out of here. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know what's doing over here. I should build this. I should... Okay. So we're going to go ahead and build this out a bit. There we are. That'll make this area a bit wider. Get some more commercial in, because currently we have a lot of commercial demand. Now we bring it down and around. And there we have it. Now let's fill that area up with commercial. Commercial zones. Some shops. Get the area up and rich. That's the plan. Up and rich. Yep. That's what we love. We love to be up, and we love to be rich. That is our new town slogan. Up and rich. Like Donald Trump in an airplane. Up and rich. Vertically up while the person is rich. Get it? I kind of get it. Oh, look. Some people actually moved into here. Good. And here's where things get a little tricky. We should turn this area into a highway as well. There we are. Oh, that highway's in the wrong direction. Remember, this is the way out of town, not into town. That's what I gotta remember. And there we are. There that's set up. This town is now more or less set up. We've got the 2 bridges over the town, over whatever those are. And all in all, we're doing alright. Monroe is still having problems with sickness. I'm not sure why. I think I have a hospital there. Do I have a hospital in there? I do. I have a hospital and several clinics too. I don't know why they're sick there. I don't get it. I bet there's some glaring problem in my road design that more or less caused that. Shops are still both growing up in Birch Run. Oh, I forgot to connect this a little bit. Bam. There we are. Now let's get some commercial up there. There we are. Nice and commercially. That'll help with demand. Now, we ought to go ahead. We should upgrade our... Oh, we have monuments here. Ooh! A space elevator. 1.5 million. I think we found our new goal to shoot for. While we're shooting for that goal, we should work on setting up some other places, like a spa hotel. Where are we going to set up this spa hotel? Let's set it up right here in the middle of Woodhaven. There, why not? Woodhaven is where the rich people live. Unlike actual Detroit. The rich people don't live in Detroit, that's the whole thing. Kinda? I don't know. There's some rich neighborhoods. I just don't know which ones. Oh, there's some really old stuff that used to belong to like the lumber barons and stuff. Traffic seems to be flowing fine. I'm not terribly triggered by the current traffic. It's not great over here. But overall, it's more or less okay. You know what, we should create an off... You know what, I got an idea. Will that make things better or worse? I hope it makes it better. I could have just made things worse, though. And I wouldn't know. Maybe that did make things worse. I think that made things worse. Yeah, I'm not sure how to relieve traffic there due to... Because creating more entrances didn't seem to do it. That didn't seem to do it. The cemetery is full. That's not good. How are we doing on crematories and stuff? We seem to be doing fine. Medical helicopter depot. Maybe a helicopter depots. Medical helicopters. That sounds like a good idea. We should get one of those. That should help with the whole sick people thing. to pick up patients and take them to the hospital. Helicopters can reach locations with no road access. Yeah, those helicopters. Ooh, that's a great idea. We should get a couple of those for every area. For every kind of thing. Police helicopter depot. That'd be nice. But yeah, we're just setting up our more areas. Let's see. Can we create a train route? What train routes do we have? Our current train routes are pretty garbage, to be honest. TBH. Public transport. Okay, are these trains? No, those are tram lines. Are these trains? Those are metro. These are the trains. Let's get rid of these because they're not doing us any good. I don't think so. So let's create a train line here. Let's take... Okay, it can't find a path over there. Okay, there's our problem. We disconnected the line going from here to here. From here to there. So, why don't we try the old building a hill strategy, you know what I mean? You know, building a hill, so that way they can connect. Because it's worked pretty well in the past. The hill strategy. Okay. Now, let's try it now. Okay. Let's hopefully this will act as a bridge. Okay. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. There we are. Okay, now that should make a bridge. And I'll... Okay, I need more soil to finish this up, so I'm gonna steal some soil from over here. And we're gonna make it the hill a little bit more from up here. And from there, it should act as a bridge down to the station. In theory, I gotta say. These are all high-thinking theories. I don't know if they actually work. So now, where does this become... Okay, it becomes, there. Okay. So then. We just gotta toy with it a little bit. Just gotta toy with it a little bit. Or, you know what? Why don't we just try making this an even taller mountain? Maybe that'll do the trick. Just gotta make it hella tall. Just hella tall. Just a little mountain in town. We got our own little mountain now. And the road, that little road there is still making things a little difficult for us. Okay, the slope is too steep. How about instead we just start it from here? Start it from there. Okay, we almost got it. Okay, we just gotta angle it so that way the supports don't go over that road there. You know what? These are actually narrower, so we should be able to fit. Those are narrower than regular roads, so we should be able to fit the train. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yep, we did it. We did it. It worked. It worked. We've done it. And now we just need to back this line off a bit. Yeah. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Now, can we create a line down there? No, we can't. But what we can do is just snake this over here to where it intersects with that great train intersection. There. We did it. I think we did it, people. I hope you're proud, because I know I sure am. And it can't find a path to there. Okay. God, this intersection is a mess, but it should hopefully work. And it cannot find a path. Okay, does this... Okay. Where is the problem here? We obviously have a problem somewhere here. Somewhere in our train line. So, I'm going to assume that's due to my funky job of this here. I'm going to assume that these are like one-way rails or something. I don't know. No, I don't want to destroy that structure. That one seems to be working fine. So let's go ahead and connect that by there. And connect here by here and there. Now hopefully this should work. Because if it doesn't, I'm not sure why. Just trying to figure this out. You know what? Let's just get rid of this station here. Okay, there. We don't need that train station there. We'll figure somewhere else to put it. We'll figure out somewhere else to put it. More Heights is growing in well. That's a good thing. And I think it's good enough to where we can start getting people to move into Vermont Park. Set up our oil barons. Set up oil. Oh, it's whatever. I should build a town nearby to put all the workers for this area. Not enough goods to sell. We need to produce more goods. That's overall our lesson here. We should also set up some farming over here, so that way we can produce even more goods. But that's for the next episode. But for right now, before we go, we gotta get rid of some of these oil plants. They're so garbage. These plants over here are so garbage. They're not producing... They're not really producing anything. Now, can I build a dam anywhere? Can I build a dam here? Would it make anything? No, it wouldn't. We wouldn't make much from this. Oddly enough, we don't make much from these dams. Alright. That being said, let's just get rid of these plants over here because they're not producing anything. They're just wasting our money because they can't get any supplies in. And since we're doing fine on power, I don't think we need to replace them. Oh lord. Oh gosh. What the hell is happening? What is happening over here? Not enough raw materials. What do you mean? What do you mean not enough raw materials? What's going on here? Oh god, they're all shutting it down. They're all shutting down. Oh no, what's happening? I don't understand why this is happening. Are forests finite? I don't know about that. But they're all... okay. Not enough raw materials. I think that this is somehow my fault, but I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to Google this sooner or later. Too few services. Okay. Let's set up some services here. Hospital. Fire station. Police station. There we are. We're nice and serviced up. So, because of the whole issue with the, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? The issues with the train station. Why don't we go ahead and just build the train station, that kind of stuff over here. We'll build a residential zone to attach this area to. That's what we'll do, won't we? We'll build another nice, high-density residential area. Connect that there, and that there. And we'll just move this over here. And you know what, we'll just... bam. 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 And you know what, why don't we just go ahead and make this more commercial area. Birch Run is just about... I think Birch Run's just about out of land over there. So it'll be a short drive for all the trucks to deliver stuff. And we'll build a train station. A proper train station up here. Closer to the railway, because I want... You hear that shit? Somebody was just going like 50 down my road. Okay, and we'll connect that there, and that there. Okay. That's fine. Let's just pull this up here. And then 2 over. And then 2 up. And then over. And then 2 up. And then over. 2 up. And then over. And there we have it. And I'll just connect all of these. And bam, and bam. And bam. Okay then, and then we'll build a middle road going down all of them to increase, to take up a little less space. And then we'll set up the actual passenger railway. Right there. And then we'll bam. And then bam. And then we'll hook up the power. I'm just gonna sneak this under the bridge right here. Somehow. You know what? I don't think we can. We're gonna have to go around the bridge. I mean the highways. Bam. And bam. There we are. Now it's hooked up to the power. Now we go ahead and run the water over. And up there. Okay, now we'll just have to move it a little bit so that way we can get to the little cracks. Bam, 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 bam. There we are. Okay. Now this passenger line should work this time. Hopefully. No, it cannot. It cannot. I don't know why. It appears that we just have a problem with this station. Can this station go anywhere? Okay, it can go to here. But can it go back? It can. By some really complicated line. There we are. Okay, that seems to have worked. Again, this has the not enough raw materials problem. You know what? We should set up some trash collection in this area as well. So I'm going to go ahead and create a small road somewhere. Let's create a small road over here. And this is where we're just going to... And we're going to create an off-ramp from the highway over here. Going to create an off-ramp from... Don't mind me, I'm just trying to figure out how to... Okay then. And then we're going to have to get another one. Now we're going to try and snake one down through here. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, so we can do that. We can snake one under the bridge. Now we're going to move one from down here. We're going to snake it under the bridge. Wait a minute. Okay, so we're going to want to connect it. Okay, this is going to be the way they get... Okay then. And now we're just going to create some trash collection services here. And then an incinerator here. And that should help with the whole garbage problem, hopefully, a bit. And with that... Okay, passengers are coming in. Now we go ahead and create some of that over there. Some of this over here. Not quite that far. We don't want them to go too far from yet while we're still setting up the power and stuff. And hopefully they'll move in closer to the train station so that way they can actually get in. But yeah, with that, it looks like we're just about done for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time on City Skylines, New Detroit. Bye.